it's me, Tara, and this is Theraforeverr podcast. Hello. Okay, so this is, of course, Theraforeverr podcast, like you just heard, and it is the 5th podcast. Yay! Thank you very much. I really do adore the applause. As you know, we usually have questions to begin I like to say our because I like to include you guys, but usually the podcast starts off with questions, no matter whose it is. And we don't have that anymore because unfortunately the internet does not exactly like to take polls about teen relationships, which I find really irritating. In fact, when I'm looking up, I'll search in Google, I'll just be like teen relationship polls, and all this stuff will come out about sex life, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm 13, I'm 14 or 15, that kind of area, and you're asking me about my sex life. Really? That's really nice. So that kind of got a little frustrating. And, whatever, you got to put that to the side. And so I'm going to kind of change it. I think we're going to have, for the beginning, I'm just going to show you guys some, neat stuff that I found out. Whether it's hey, did you know that the ABC song and, what was it? Star song. What was it I did whatever. There's 2 songs that have the same rhythm or something, and I had no idea. I maybe would share a couple of fun facts like that, or just kind of some cool things. I'm gonna start doing that right now. And to start that little new thing off, I have just kind of these neat things that I found out about Kesha. So we're just going to go a little Kesha crazy and find out a couple things about this wonderful, older person. I don't know if she's a teenager. Yeah, I think she's older than that. And I'm sorry if you heard thumping on the mic, if you heard a sound on the mic. I'm kind of moving throughout the room right now. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just looking for where I wrote down my notes. Okay. Kesha. We want to find out some Kesha-ness. Okay, so the ultimate party girl pop star had a major life epiphany and decided to do something meaningful. Let's see more about that. Okay. Kesha's reputation as a wild child is legendary. She sings... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do that first line again. Ready? Kesha's reputation as a wild child is legend. Wait for it. Dairy. She sings about toying with boys, has no problem speaking her mind on controversial subjects, and shows up on red carpets dressed in extremely weird placed lace and leather. But on the set of her 17 cover shoot, the singer is a puddle of mush. The reason? She has just been handed a tiny kitten to pose with. Quote, I'm never doing an interview again if there's not a kitten. She's totally kidding, but her passion for animals, the real ones, and her animals, what she calls her fans, is definitely no joke. When Kesha hit the scene 3 years ago with the mega dance hit TikTok, she had 2 priorities: making music and partying. Quote, when I wrote my first record, I was really just trying to have a good time. But the most famous she became, the more she understood how massive her influence is. Fans were constantly tweeting to tell her how much they looked up to her, often revealing very personal troubles that they had been through. That close bond caused Kesha, 25, that answers my question, she's 25 years old, to have an epiphany. She realized she wanted to use her voice for more than just singing. Quote, I discovered how powerful you can be as a public figure. So when Humane Society International heard about her love of animals and asked her to be its global ambassador, she immediately said yes. She took a break from her music and started traveling about the world, speaking out against the mistreatment of animals. Quote, the most spiritually enlightening thing for me is spending time with animals. And I think that there's a place in hell for people who do S-word to them. Okay, so maybe not all of her rough edges have been smooth. I would also like to include another issue Kesha feels very passionate about is gay rights and bullying. Quote, I don't understand being hated for your sexuality. My brain doesn't get it. Raised by a single mother in Nashville, Tennessee, Kesha says she grew up poor and, quote, ugly, and endured her own fair share of bullying. So that is some news on Kesha, and we also have Kesha's first kiss, Kesha's first celebrity crush, and Kesha's I'm really sorry about this. Kesha's first paycheck. Kesha's first kiss. Quote, I was in 7th grade. It was outside of a church. It was the most disgusting experience of my life. He tried to suffocate me with his tongue. Celebrity crush. Quote, I was obsessed with Will Smith. I had like 7 copies of Big Willie Style. It was ridiculous. Paycheck. Quote, it was for like 1.63 for a song I wrote. I think it was for Miley Cyrus. It was an embarrassingly tiny amount, but I never cashed it, and it's still on a bulletin board in my house. And that was Kesha Crazy. Thanks for listening. We're not done yet. Continue listening, and we will be back with sneaky ways to define relationships, do's and don'ts, and some things to make you happy after this commercial break. Bye for now. Hey, it's Tara from Theraforeverr podcast, and I am telling you to watch Anna on YouTube for Anna's how-tos. Videos are hilarious. They will make you crack up. Okay, they are just pure comedy. Just go on YouTube, go to the type-in box, type in Anna's how-to, curl a Barbie doll's hair. That's one of her first, most hilarious. You must watch it. It is so funny. Just watch Anna's how-tos. Thanks for listening. And we're back. You guys have no idea how long that was. For you, it was 2 minutes. For me, it was actually 15 because I had to go through my iPod and delete a bunch of things because I didn't have enough room to post this video because I posted from my iPod. So that was really irritating, and I'm not in a great mood now. But despite that, we are going to find out sneaky ways to define a relationship. This is like in a situation where your boyfriend's a little too, stubborn, and then he's also a boy, and you can't just go up to your boyfriend. I mean, some of you can, which is fantastic, like just amazing. But if you can't, just go up to your boyfriend and be like, so like, what are we? What would we define ourselves as? These are some sneaky ways to define the relationship. 1 is pretend your best friend asked. Everyone is wondering what the deal is between you two, so you turn the noisiness into a good thing. Casually say to him, my friends keep asking what's going on between us. What should I tell them? It's a smooth way to just at least get him thinking about it. The second way is take your hangouts public. If all you do is watch movies at his place, it can be hard to figure out where you stand. Invite him out with other friends and couples. He'll either step up and act like you guys are one, two, or he won't. Either way, you'll be clear on your status. A third way is open up about everything else. When you're both feeling comfortable sharing deep stuff, you're moving into relationship territory. Next time your conversation gets intimate, ease into DTR mode by telling him how important he is to you. If he's feeling open, he'll respond with his thoughts about you. Fourth way is schedule a way later date. Start talking about exciting plans down the road, like, as in, Drake is coming to town, let's get ticks, or whatever that's supposed to mean. If he's committed to hanging out with you 4 months from now, he's committed to you. The last way is mention other guys. Some guys don't think about exclusively until they start to worry you may be seeing other people. Make it clear you like him, but have other dudes in your life, even if they're just your friends. It will make him really think about what he wants with you. And then we have do's and don'ts. Define the relationship do's and don'ts. Do, act relax. Guys get nervous when emotional stuff comes up. So anytime you're referencing your relationship, be low key. It will make him more comfortable opening up. Don't define the relationship to your friends first. Never call him your boyfriend in front of your friends without proper confirmation. I'm sorry, I'm really horrible at reading from your guy. False claims like that can make a girl look crazy. So don't go up to your friends and be like, "This is my boyfriend," if you guys haven't exactly talked about that or decided that. And then last of, before email questions, we have some things to make you happy. I like these things. A lot of these you're like, well, duh, everybody does that, or I already knew that, I already do that. Well, something might be new. So just, keep an open mind, listen, see if there's a couple of things that could probably cool you down. Because, if you're a teenage girl or teenage boy, we lose our temper very easily. Okay, fake it till you make it. Smiling when you least feel like it, like when your teacher calls on you and you're totally spaced out, helps you recover faster and undo the stress you're feeling. Grin and bear it, and you might surprise yourself under pressure. Lift your spirits next time you need a study break. Grab your heaviest textbooks or lightweight and do chest presses or hold them while doing crunches for at least a minute. A quick burst of activity releases feel good endorphins, which can help you give a boost. Help give a boost. Wash away your stress. Take a hot shower and visualize all the annoying parts of your day, like frenemies, snarking comment at lunch, going down the drain. The heart relaxes your muscles too, so you'll lose the tension in your mind and body. Rent a tear jerker. Eat chocolate. Dab a little sunscreen on your wrist. The smell of coconut and classic lotions like Hawaiian Tropic immediately transport you back to the carefree beach feeling. A cute bikini, your best friends, hot summer guys. Get doodle happy, do a little doodling. And we have a quote from Troyan Bellisario. I don't know how to pronounce that. She's from Pretty Little Liars. She plays Spencer. Quote, if you just accept that you're in a terrible mood, it will start to go away. You realize that everything is passing, and the moment you accept that, you can move past it to something new. Another quote from Demi Lovato, I actually make a gratitude list in my head if I'm having a blah day, and I just name 5 things that I'm grateful for. They can be as simple as your toothbrush. The other day, I was thankful for face wash because I had been on a plane all day. And those are just a couple of things to get you in a month of happiness. That's the title of it, Month of Happiness, but I just said a couple of things for happiness. Next we have email questions. There's actually kind of this really cool twist I'm putting on the email questions. Whoever answers one of these email questions first gets to win a coupon for CoverGirl. It is $3 off 2 Outlast Stay Brilliant nail glosses. So if you're kind of a nail person, $3 off from CoverGirl can't hurt, right? So just email in as quick as you can to answer these questions. First one, you don't have to answer all of them. You just have to answer one. First says, how did you or your boyfriend or girlfriend make the first move? Next question is, what is your deal breaker? What absolutely breaks the deal? And last one is, who is your old guy celebrity crush? It doesn't really have to be an old guy, but like I said, most of us are, 13, 14, 15, young teens, and all the celebrities are like 17s and 18s. So just kind of who your celebrity crush is. I don't know if One Direction counts because they're not they're kind of still teenagers, but maybe just someone that's a little older that you have a crush on. And mine is actually in my news section that we are about to talk about, and I am going to be super excited about that. But before we get to news, we have to go through email help and comments. And we will do that after this commercial break. Thanks for tuning in, and keep tuning in after this commercial. Bye for now. Hey, sorry, I'm back. I forgot to mention that this is the end of part 1. So if you would like to continue listening, of course, after the commercials that will be played after what I'm going to say, after those commercials, if you would like to just head down to probably in suggested, they will probably be in there for part 2 of podcast number 4. Thanks. Bye.